Hey friends, in today's video I'm bringing you my review and full day wear test on the brand new Rosee Skin Enhanced Luminous Tinted Serum, and I'm gonna compare it side by side to the EAU De Teint de Chanel. But before we get started, and if you're new here, I want to invite you to subscribe to my channel. Make sure you ring the post notification bell so you don't miss any of my uploads, and come and follow me on my Instagram. And now, if you want to know more about this new product from Rosee, how it compares to this OG from Chanel, if it's actually a dupe for the EAU De Teint de Chanel, how it works on dry, sensitive, and mature skin, then just keep on watching. Rosee just launched their Skin Enhanced Luminous Tinted Serum, and as soon as I saw the marketing material, I immediately thought about a product that I absolutely love, and I'm talking about the EAU De Teint de Chanel. You will see them in a moment, and I thought, you know what, I'm getting ready because I'm going to be meeting with a client, so this will be the perfect timing to do a wear test, or perhaps not the perfect timing because I don't know even if I got the right shade on this one. It just arrived. I placed my order, I think yesterday or the day before yesterday, through Sephora, so you can get this product at Rosee website as well as Sephora. I will be leaving all the details of the products that I will be using today, everything related to my makeup, as well as where to get this product. Absolutely everything will be on the description box below, along with the links. And you know, my friends, every time that you shop through my links is the way that you support my channel, and it doesn't cost you anything, so I greatly appreciate when you again support me that way. And if you cannot, or if you don't want to, that's okay too. So anyhow, friends, if you're new to my channel, welcome, and welcome to all of you. I do have dry, sensitive, mature skin. I'm on my 4th floor. I do have enlarged pores on this area right here. The dryness is on the perimeters of my face, while right here I do have more of like a normal skin, and here is where I have the most, you know, enlarged pores. I do have a ton of freckles. I do have some sunspots here and there, and I don't like to cover my freckles. Like I usually say, I like to camouflage them. So usually these type of very lightweight skin tints or very light to medium coverage base or foundations, they are ideal for me. So what is the difference between these two? The one from Rosee costs $49. It comes with 1 fluid ounces or 30 ml, which is a typical for pretty much any base. Same thing with Chanel, but the price, this one right here, is $65. So although it's not a lot, there's a significant difference. The one from Chanel is made in France. The one from Rosee is made here in United States, but it also states on the box of domestic and foreign components. Now, the one from Rosee, I was reading through the website that most of the bottle is going to be recyclable, which is fantastic. And about Chanel, well, this was brought into market 2018, so it doesn't really say anything. Although this is plastic, perhaps the pump will not be able to be recycled. Aside to those differences, Rosee offers you 14 different shades, while Beiges there's only 8 different shades. Okay, now let's go really quick to Rosee's website, and let me tell you what it says about this product. Hydrating formula, smooth skin texture, sheer coverage, blurs the complexion with a luminous finish, refreshes the skin with an instant burst of moisture, visible plumps, and smooth the appearance of fine lines, non-comedogenic, formulated without pore clogging ingredients, long wearing and transfer resistant. Pigment spheres are suspended within a skincare base infused with hyaluronic acid and visibly plump and smooth the appearance of fine lines, esqualane to weightless hydrate the skin, and peptides to help protect against environmental damage. Moisturizers up to 24 hours. I got it in the shade 070. Honestly, I had no idea which one to get. And let's take a peek right here. It does have a nice pump. Now, Chanel's comes with a brush, so when you receive your package, the brush comes like, you know, like so. This one right here by Rosee, you have to buy the brush separately. So you don't have to buy a brush, you can use your fingers to apply it. You know, it's not something that you have to do it, or if you already have a brush, you know, you can use just any brush. Okay, so I'm just gonna go ahead and first swatch them, I think. So there you go, that's the one from Rosee, and then let's swatch the one from Chanel. Ooh, same consistency. Rosee, Chanel. Okay, so I'm gonna swatch much rose ink right here. So basically you have the same spheres suspended on this kind of like water gel. And then right over here, I'm applying the one from Chanel. I think I got pretty close to it. Let's just go ahead and start applying the one from Rose Ink. And I'm gonna use about half a pump. I just kind of like burst the spheres, and now I'm gonna spread it with a brush. By the way, this brush is by SONIA G Jumbo Base. Definitely very light coverage, and it seems like I got a pretty good shade. Now I'm gonna go with the Le Beige on my left side, and again I'm just bursting the spheres. You know, I feel like that Le Beige from the get-go, most likely I will get more coverage. I'm not gonna use the brush from the Le Beige because I find it to be just so little that, I mean, I like it, but I'd rather use a bigger brush. So this one right here is by BK Beauty, the 101 brush. I'm gonna apply just a little bit more of the one from Chanel. You just need to rub it a little to get those spheres to burst. You can do it on your hand or on a little dish, but I use so much that Eau de Teint de Chanel that I'm so used to just do it on my face. And by the way, I film in natural light, so it's a little bit like cloudy today, so you may see a little bit of change on lighting. Immediately I can see just a little bit more coverage with the Eau de Teint de Chanel, but oh my goodness, to be honest with you, they look very alike. But you know what? The one from Rose Ink is giving me just a like smidge more radiance than the one from Chanel. A tiny bit, just a tiny bit. I don't know if you can see it right there, but you can tell that the coverage is a very light coverage on both of them. It's more like a perfecting type of skin tints, serums, you know, that they are just very, very lightweight, that you're not going to be able to get a lot of coverage. And okay, my friends, I'm gonna get ready because I need to get going right here, and I will come back right here, show you how everything looks like after I get done with my makeup. And by the way, if you're wondering about the shade, I don't know if I mentioned it, but Chanel, I have it in the shade medium, and Rose Ink, I got it in 070, and as you can tell right there, the finish is pretty much the same. Okay, my friends, done with my makeup, and I have to say that I don't notice pretty much no difference between one foundation and the other one. Honestly, they both look pretty much the same. I need to get to my meeting, so I'm gonna go out and about for my day, and I will let you know how these foundations were, what's the difference between them, but I'm pretty impressed. Other than that, I will have to tell you though that I didn't need to powder. I mean, I know with the Chanel one, I never need to powder it, but also with the Rose Ink, it kind of like immediately dried down, it melted within the skin, and then I was able to apply all my products on my face without, you know, any issues of like, you know, skip sliding or anything like that. And everything that I use today is powdered. There's nothing cream on me. Okay, my friends, stay tuned. I will give you a few check-ins and let's see how this foundation works. And here we go. Let's take this out. And as you can tell, sorry, disgusting, but it is what it is. So definitely it's not transfer proof, as you can tell right here. None of them. Both of these tinted products, they are not transfer proof. So right now the weather, we are at 62. Not super hot. There's some clouds. It's a little bit, it's sunny but cloudy at the same time. It's not cold. There's no wind. But let me show you. So this is the side that I have the Rose Ink Tinted Serum, and as you can tell, it's more radiant. It's more radiant. These are my enlarged pores right here. I didn't put any primer when I apply these products because I just wanted to give a, you know, give a fair try on these. And I will say it's not really settling, but perhaps it would have been good if I had powdered it just a little, because I do not have oily skin. But here on my enlarged pores area, it gets a little bit more combo in there. And then with the mask, I mean, I know it's disgusting, but you know, you're breathing inside that mask. And as you can tell, it's more shiny right here. It's not super gathering, but just a tiny bit on, you know, the smile line right here. And then just a little bit right here too, right? You can see it's more radiant, more glowy, but it's not greasy. It looks really nice, and you can tell, you know, it's still my freckles. You can tell it rub off right here where the mask is at. So again, I think definitely, and perhaps powdering it will be better. And then as far as the Chanel goes, I mean, you can see there's, you know, the radiance right here, but not as much as what we see with the one by Rose Ink. So, I mean, you be the judge right there. You can see I'm getting you close and personal. Yeah. In terms of finish, you know, and coverage, they're pretty much alike. And if you are a little bit farther away from me, you will not see much of a difference. It's kind of like getting, you know, closer right there, that then you can see a little bit more of difference. Okay, my friends, so right now it is already 1:30 in the afternoon. I will just keep going with my day, and then I will give you another final check-in and let you know if whether this Rose Ink could be a possible dupe for the Chanel, or, you know, how it wore, and, you know, what I think about it. So stay tuned. Here to my final check-in. It has passed already more than 8 hours. It's past 5 o'clock in the afternoon, so I really want to give you my final thoughts about this new Rose Ink Skin Enhanced Luminous Tinted Serum and how it compares to the Eau de Teint de Chanel. So let's take a peek right here. And by the way, I just applied a little bit of the Rouge Coco Balm by Chanel. This one is in Natural Charm. I have been enjoying this one so much. It's a balm. It's just a balm. It's not a lipstick, but it's so easy to apply, and it's very, very comforting to the lips. Okay, so look at it up close. Just the same thing that I have noticed when I did my midday check-in. To me, the one from Rose Ink, it does have more luminosity. As you can tell, I lost quite a bit of coverage right here from the mask throughout the day. I had been working on the computer, editing some videos, and yeah, this is how it's looking like right now. So yes, it's a little bit patchy for certain areas, but on the areas that it has remained, you know, its coverage, it's doing just well. In fact, I didn't lose a lot of coverage right here on the chin, and I think it's because the type of mask that I have that is not so close. I will have to say 100% this one is just a dash more radiant than the one from Chanel. The one from Chanel, it has a radiance, but it looks just a little bit more natural. Although if I was to wear the one from Rose Ink by itself, I will tell you the same thing. I will tell you it looks very natural. It's just that compared side by side, I will have to say they are very close to be very, very alike. But after a few hours, I will say perhaps this one will just be a little bit more, I don't want to say shiny, because since it is kind of like a skin tint, because listen to me, when it says serum, it's kind of like a gel-like, just like the Chanel one. It's not your serum that is greasy or thick or oily. If you're thinking something about like the Ilia tinted serum, it's different than that. I like the one from Ilia, but to me it's a little bit more shiny, a little bit more, what it looks a little bit more emollient than this. This is more like a gel-like the water tint from Chanel. It's very alike. It's just the finish, honestly, imperceptible. If you're thinking which one to get, definitely I will have to try these a lot more by itself to really say, hey, this is a dupe for the Eau de Teint de Chanel. I don't want to say that right now, you know, 100%. I will have to say they are so close. The difference is just so minimal. honestly unperceptible to the eye. I can see it because I'm the one like reviewing it and comparing it and putting my mirror right here, right, to tell you what I think. But honestly, the difference is not that much. The price, well, this is $49, this one is $65. This one comes with a little brush, but if you already have a brush, you may want to try this one. I'm not saying again replace this one for this one, but they are just very close. They are very, very close. I was really surprised that Rosee did something like this, but you know, very smart of her to do so. And what I like about the Rose Ink one too is that it has that squalane, which is amazing. It does have peptides too, so it's packed full of really nice ingredients for your skin, beneficial ingredients for your skin, that it really feels like a serum. It feels something that is not heavy. It doesn't feel like it sleeps and slides. And like I said, as soon as I applied it, I was able to apply the rest of my makeup without any complications. I didn't powder any of the two sides. So yeah, I mean, it's a very easy product to use. So putting this Chanel one aside and just talking about this one, I will say definitely if you have sensitive skin, if you have dry skin, if you have combo skin, even if you have oily skin, you may like this one because of how thin it is. It's not the one that feels like you're putting a cream, that you're putting something too heavy, and it's just so lightweight. And if you're looking for something that is basically light to light medium coverage, I do have a ton of freckles, so for me to call a skin tint or something a medium coverage really has to be a medium coverage, because it's very hard to, you know, like cover, you know, all those freckles. But yeah, if you're looking for something super light and something that will give you a very youthful look to your skin and give you beneficial ingredients, you know, pamper your skin, I think it's something that you can give a go to. I will say about the shade range in these type of products, serums, skin tints, usually you're not gonna see more than 20 shades. So at 14 shades, I think it's pretty good. And I have seen that the shade range is pretty, it's not narrow, so it's nicely spread. Perhaps if they will have to add, you know, after launching these up to 20 shades, it will be good. But other than that, it's so flexible that I will say the shade range is pretty good for the type of product. So definitely a thumbs up. I will keep trying it. I like it very, very much. I had bought so many of these ones. I have lost completely count of how many I have used of that Eau de Teint de Chanel. And this one is not going to replace this one, but I know that I will get really good use out of it, and I will have to report back. I mean, as much as I use it, and I think, I mean, after all of these, I don't know if there's another skin tint or foundation coming. Honestly, I don't recall, but you know, I have tried so many, from Numéro 1 de Chanel, the Charlotte Tilbury one, NARS. I don't know if you still would like a roundup of these foundations, because I was thinking to do a roundup of all the products that I have tried in the month of January. Let me know what is more beneficial to you. And I don't even know when you're going to see this video, because although I'm filming it on January, this may go up on February. Oh, it's just, there's so many products, so many launches, and honestly sometimes I don't know what to put first, second, next, and between filming and editing, it's just crazy. Okay, my friends, I think this makes it for this video. I hope you found it helpful, informative. Let me know if you are planning to try this Skin Enhanced Luminous Tinted Serum from Rose Ink. Perhaps you already tried it, how you're liking it, what type of skin you have. Let us know if you have oily, combo skin, dry skin, normal skin. That way we can enrich the conversation on the comment section down below. And while you're at it, and if you haven't done so yet, I want to invite you to subscribe to my channel. Make sure you ring that post notification bell so you don't miss any of my uploads, and come and follow me on my Instagram. If you like this video, do not forget to give it a thumbs up. Also share it with family and friends. And until next time, I hope you have a beautiful, wonderful day. Bye-bye.